Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, I'm really excited on quite a few reasons why, all right? I have the brand new Asombroso Tequila Eros Blanco Tequila, right? But I'm also really excited because this is a brand I've been drinking forever. Yes, Asombroso, they've been around a very long time, pioneers in the tequila game, especially when we're talking about what's considered that luxury tequila, right? Asombroso's been doing this for a very long time. I mean, I even went back into the collection. I have a very old bottle of their extra añejo, one of the very first bottles, I believe. Please, Asombroso, you see this, tell me, how old is this bottle? There's no date on it, but I mean, even the extra añejo's crooked on here, right? Like, I'm gonna pour this out. I'm gonna bring this back, but today the star of the show is their new Blanco Eros Tequila. Just look at this thing. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know I am a huge fan of artwork. I know some people, they'll look at tequila bottles, and if it's a fancy-looking bottle, if it's an artistful, that's not even a word, an artist-style bottle, let's say, okay, cool, we're going with that. They already, no, it's going to be crazy, it's going to be terrible tequila, blah, 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 yada, yada, right? But I am a huge fan of art, and also if you're truly into Mexican culture, art plays a huge part in Mexican culture. So that's why even looking at this bottle, I mean, this is, for me, I love it. I love it. It has always been an amazing looking bottle. You got some neck tags here. They are really, and it's bound with leather. Can I take this off? All right. Oh, no, it's just a rubber band, right? So we got some neck tags here. This is their Eros Silver Tequila. Scan that QR code. You can watch a little bit about it. Go ahead. I'll put it up for a moment. Awesome. You got some production methods on the back, which I'm going to go over in a little bit. But yes, you got the production methods. I love this. This is truly something that's usually always done in mezcal, but a lot of tequila brands have started to do this. I love this. The more information, the better. And of course, their big rebranding right now is having that additive-free recognition from Tequila Matchmaker, Additive-Free Alliance, and they're really pushing that. Of course, hey, we've been additive-free for a very long time. Now, you know what? Let's just put that front and center since that's what a lot of people are doing, right? So, hey, take that to the side. This right here, I mean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bottle. The bottle itself actually comes from Italy and Napoleon. Wait, what? Yes. Let me break that down to you, but showing just right here, NOM 1424, your regulatory stuff. I mean, even this bottle of the extra añejo, 5-year extra añejo, this was made back in NOM 1146. So please let me know, Asombroso, if you're watching this. NOM 1146, when was the last time you guys were producing there? Because this is now at NOM 1424. And in the tequila world, that is something. You know, brands do move distilleries for many reasons. Some even open their own. They start off somewhere. And it's just, man, I'm curious. I'm really curious because, like I said, I've been drinking Asombroso for a very long time. And to try this new offering, I'm really looking forward to this. But before I do any of that, I did get quite a bit of information with this bottle. And I do have a message from Ricardo Gamarra. He is the master distiller. He is the founder. And this all began, the brand, actually in 2002. And that's where this bottle, I believe, is from, I'd say, a range of like 2008 to 2012. 2008, 2012, I believe. But they've been doing this, like I said, for a very long time. Cool pioneering some stuff in the game, like barrel aging. Even right now with the Eros, the Reposado, how they're barrel aging their Reposado, they're actually pulling apart the barrel, rubbing it down with agave juice, setting it back on fire to crystallize the agave juices from the actual plant into the barrel, and that's how they're resting the Eros Reposado. So just overall, they're doing some really cool stuff for sure. And when we sit and talk about, you know, the actual master distiller, who is also the founder, he says that Asombroso Tequila really wanted it to embody the fusion of traditional artistry and of innovative techniques. He's always been committed to excellence, and he really wanted something that unique and could be honored over time. And that's what this is. I mean, they've won a ton of awards over the years throughout a lot of different competitions. But the proof is in the pudding, right? I'm going to sit here. It doesn't matter. All these competitions, right? Cool. What does it taste to somebody like me? Well, who am I to, really? But you know what? Hey, I appreciate you being here. I am definitely going to open this up. We just got the plastic on the top. And let's take this bad boy off. And, oh, that goes like all the way down. You see that? That's actually, why? Okay, that plastic runs all the way down. I guess they didn't want the bottle getting scuffed up. You can see this bottle here. Just the artwork and the details on this. A little history about the bottle is it's actually a 18th century. It's stylized after an 18th century decanter. Master distiller, Ricardo Camara, remember I told you guys, the founder, he went on a trip to Europe, and he actually found it in a European castle, believe it or not, all right? So this is like an old school 18th century European decanter that he just happened to found. Not like the exact bottle, of course, right? But this style, where he then ended up connecting with a renowned artist, Luciano Gambara, in the town of Murano, Italy. And they ended up making the bottle crafted after that decanter. He's even sharing that the decanter itself, the bottle, holds a storied past intertwined with the legendary Napoleon Bonaparte, like I said. He says that Napoleon actually bestowed the decanter, this style of decanter, to his most esteemed warriors, right? So it's just like, hey, man, you just went to battle. We won a great battle. Here you go. Who knows what it was filled with? But today, nowadays, it's filled with some tequila. So I'm really curious. I mean, you guys can see this is a very striking bottle. This is a bottle you'll be able to see from across the bar, from anywhere, and not just due to the shape, but just due to the actual, like, look at the etching on this. Look at the style on this. Look at the artwork on this. And that's why I love bottles that are not only beautiful, but of course, they got to have some good tequila in it. So with that being said, let your bottles pop. Oh, take that. Oh, that's in there. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. There's going to be some reflection on here. This is just chrome, right? So we got Asombroso, a cross etched into it. It is a very recognizable kind of like dome shape, right? And this is going to be now put to the side while I pour this out. I appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk, all right? So thinking about the actual tequila, I talked a lot about the bottle, right? Talked a lot about the founder, the owner, just kind of that history. But when we're talking now about tequila, okay? So, of course, 100% Blue Weber agave. This is coming from Jalisco, specifically the Valley San Juanito de Escobedo, right? They are cooking in stone brick ovens, roller mill extraction, and using deep well water for their water source. Continuing on, they have closed stainless steel for their fermentation and using champagne yeast and fermentation without fibers. 2 times distilled stainless steel with copper coils, and of course, no aging and no additives, all right? It's distilled at or near proof, so they're really not bringing it down much with water, that 40%, 80 proof. And man, I'm really curious. This bottle too, the tequila that's inside, that's then what they're aging. I mean, they have one of the first brands, they were doing 11-year aging extra añejos, even one of the first brands to do an actual extra añejo, which is this 5-year extra añejo. And even here, I mean, the attention to details, the top is in here. So this is how it came many years ago. And even as you see, when I pull out the top, maybe this is, somebody can tell me, drop in the comments below, what year is this from? Because my understanding, they're not even making the clear glass top anymore. But look at this clear glass top. They're not even making this anymore, to my understanding. When you buy this 5-year extra añejo, I mean, I haven't even seen one of these bottles in a very long time in the stores, but you're not getting this. So this is definitely a piece to hold on to. I'm super excited to have this for so many years, and it's actually still tequila in there. So I'm gonna pour this out. I'm gonna pour this out at the very end, but let's put that to the side, right? And come back on in here. And let's drink. Cheers, salud, everybody. Let's put this to, can I get this back in the top? Oh, that is very tight. Do what you want with that information. All right. So looking at the legs and tears here, let's coat the glass, coat the glass. That is, oh, I can smell it from back here. It's sticking around, but not too much. Let me see if I could get that in shot better. There we go. So it's there. It doesn't like roll, but it kind of evaporates slightly, but then just sticks around. So yeah, there we go. Ooh, crystal clear. Like I said, zero aging on this, really distilled at or near proof, which is amazing. You're really going to get a lot of great flavor with that for sure. This is their Eros edition. And let's take a sniff. Oh, okay, there we go. Yes. So what I'm always looking for in a Blanco, you know, if you follow the channel, Blancos are my favorite expressions. I'm looking for cooked agave. This definitely has cooked agave on there. It's not like a super agave bomb, right? More of an agave grenade. It's definitely got some cooked agave. Some ethanol that I was able to get out of the cup after first sniff. But it's kind of herbal. So it's like a play on, it's even like kind of like veggie citrus. This is nice. It's definitely cooked agave. You're getting cooked agave. You're getting herbaceousness, like a little thyme, a little basil. But there's even like some asparagus in there. But citrus as well. It's definitely a lot of orange, citrus, lime. And more of like a, yeah, it is kind of juicy. It is. I was going to say the peel, but it's definitely juicy. And that's good. That's fresh. That's crisp. That is a very crisp Blanco. And we're going to see. We're going to see what does this taste like, all right? What does this taste like? I've been talking about this for a while. What does this actually taste like, all right? Eros Asombroso, cheers to the whole team. Let's see. Take a sip. Okay. Okay. Definitely a bit more cooked agave in the nose than on the actual palate. On the palate, I mean, there's no ethanol on this whatsoever. It's almost, ooh, that's a medium finish. It's kind of, I like the feeling on my palate right now. Definitely, it's, oh, that's good. Hold on. Cheers. Okay. Ooh, it's got a little bit of, I think that the veggies that I was getting in the nose, it's more earthy on the palate. It's kind of dirty. I like that. Definitely more cooked agave in the nose, in the aroma, than on the actual palate. On the palate right now, I mean, I'm definitely getting that citrus for sure. I'm getting those herbal notes. And it's kind of, it's a balance between sweet and bitter. On the very front, I'm getting like an agave sweetness. It's very light though. I mean, it's almost even watery, to be honest. It's very, very, very light. No ethanol whatsoever. You are getting bits and hints of the agave, but then you're getting that, it's kind of sweet, but then you're getting some of those earthy and herbaceous tones, which as I'm talking, makes it bitter on the mid palate. And it's kind of a medium body, right? It's not like full on in your face. It's not that there's just you sip and it's gone. This is definitely sticking around, but in a very nice way with that herbal kind of earthy tones. The citrus and agave, that sweetness is right up front. From there, as it kind of moves along and moving through my palate, I'm getting those herbaceous and vegetal earthy tones, and it moves to kind of like more of a medium, just kind of bitterness for sure. Let me take this last sip. Cheers. Oh yeah, that is a very approachable tequila. That is a very soft tequila, and this is a tequila where I could see bridging people over who have never really tried tequila before. Not only getting them, hey, check this out. They're going to be like, whoa, what is this bottle? Let me try that. And when they try that, I think they're going to be hooked just because of it's a very soft / medium body tequila, and it's going to be a nice easy entry point for them to then, hey, what are we trying next, which would connect directly to, you know what, let's go all the way, because yeah, okay, let's go to the reposado añejo. But right here, let's see, man, and I'll be honest, I have not opened this bottle and I can't even tell you 5, 8, 10 years. It's been a very long time since I've opened this bottle. Let's pour this out. You guys are here. This is something very special. I've been drinking Asombroso for a very long time. And this is, like I shared, not only through their marketing, but even from personal experience, this was one of the very first bottles where when I saw it, even the La Rosa, I've had the La Rosa, one of the, I believe, if not the very first bottle to actually use Bordeaux bottles, I should say, to have that Rosa tint, that pink style tequila. I want to say they were the first people to do that. And that's been around for such a long time. And I remember this bottle, me saying like, whoa, what is that? I need that. And at the time, it was just such like, I was just like, yes, right? And I've kept it for so long over the years, just here and there, drinking little sips, right? Let me move that to the side, bring this extra añejo over. This is a 5-year extra añejo. And I mean, look at the color on this thing. Look at the color. Look at the, okay, now look at the actual legs and tears on that. That is not going, oh, I had it in focus. Come on. That is not going anywhere. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So Asombroso, they have even 11-year vintage tequilas. They got amazing, beautiful packaging. And of course, you know what? Hey, everything has its place and time. And they are marketing themselves as a very high-end luxury tequila. And with that being said, this 5-year extra añejo, oh my gosh. Mind you, this has been sitting around since like 2008, 2012. I mean, it's just, it doesn't age in the bottle. But, oh, for not having to have like tasted this in over 10 years, it could be, to be honest. What an incredible nose on this. Oh my gosh. Because I drink a whole lot of tequila. And to not have this in such a very long time, and that's what makes, just for me, it's blancos and extra añejos. Extra añejos, it's just it's like a recipe. The master distiller, the aging of the barrels, what they're doing, it's art. It really is art. You got art in a bottle, but you also then have art in a glass. And shout out to Asombroso, the whole team out there, because they've been doing this a very long time. And oh, that is such a unique, it's like aromatic, like tobacco. If tobacco was aromatic and had a bit of sweetness, floralness to it, but that leather, imagine like sweet leather. And look, my inner Italian came out. Hey, but oh, sweet leather, sweet tobacco, even, oh my gosh, it's just deep, dark wood, but it's so sweet, and it has just this floral. No, what is that? That's not floral. It's kind of like even like bubble gum, but I don't want to say it in a way of like it smells manipulated. It's just, oh, that is amazing. The nose on, and I don't have the wheel out right now. I wish I had my wheel where I could literally go through layer. This is a very complex. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Cheers, salud to the whole team. It's been a long time. I appreciate being here right now with the Eros Blanco, and then throwing it back to, like I said, I don't even know what year this is. 2008, 2012. That's my take. Cheers, salud. That is so unique. Like I said, just the recipes that the master distillers are using to make this happen, to make something like this. Oh, the finish on that. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hold on. Let me take another sip. The amount of wood the amount of tobacco, the amount of leather on something like that. It's like squeezing a mixture of leather. If you could liquefy leather with agave, that's what this is. That may sound weird. That may sound ridiculous. That's what I'm going for, and I'm sticking with it, all right? Shout out Asombroso. This is, what a throwback. I love it. What a throwback for sure. Let me get this out in the way, though. Oh, love to have been drinking this brand for such a long time. But, of course, too, now bringing it to the new era of the Eros. I'm really curious. I got to try that Reposado because, like I said, they're taking this, but then they're aging it in the 11-year expression. They have an 11-year extra añejo. The barrels from that 11-year, they're taking apart, rubbing it down, physically squeezing agave juice, agave fibers on it. They're physically rubbing it in, charring it, and then aging the Reposado 9 months in that barrel. I have to try that. I have to try that for sure. And if you ever tried it, drop it in the comments below. But other than that, I mean, that's it. The reality is I'm about to pour another pour because I can do things like that. I appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. And as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to enjoy this. Take care, everybody.